I'm looking at her.
Oh,
Looking at
okay.
her head.
All right, so welcome back to another week of Killer Cats Crew. Intoxicaty here, bringing in our talk about the Black Metal Warfare Tour, some other metal news, some art. We have a guest with us today. NKH is a artist into all fancy and painting and whatnot. KP, you have some metal news for us as well. We are missing out on Nelly today because she has no voice and is prone to being deathly sick, and I am upset by this information. So, KP,
KP. This is me,
what is your
KP.
metal news for
Week
this evening?
15. It is. Week 15 brings us lullaby versions of Ghost is out now. So, if you want to get your kids started in on Ghost, Ghost is so fucking awesome to begin with. Twinkle Twinkle Little Rock Star is a company which creates beautiful lullaby versions of your favorite artists. And they just released lullaby versions of Ghost BC. Wow. You can actually drop the BC now. They actually won that lawsuit, but
Well, that's good.
via the Roma Music Group, their track listing actually includes "He Is," "If You Have Ghosts," "From the Pinnacle to the Pit," "Stand by Him," "Cerise," uh, "Secular Haze," "Year Zero," and "Ritual." The song "From the Pinnacle to the Pit" can be streamed in the YouTube clip that I will post on our page. And Twinkle Twinkle Little Rockstar was born for the parent that wants to pass along their biggest passion to their child, music. So they do everything from Lady Gaga to Metallica, and it's kind of a sweet little thing you can do if you want just little babies to listen to some rock and heavy metal. You don't want to expose them to metal. Although I do know some parents that sit and watch, DVDs of Watain and Behemoth and, At the Gates and whatever with their baby girls, and they stand and watch and jam out.
I want little baby behemoth music.
So
wait.
that
Maybe
Would
it's
that
first
be?
G.G. Allen, but like,
yeah.
Would baby behemoth really just be hate?
Probably.
No, nobody gets the pun. I bet Nelly got the pun, and she's just sitting there chuckling.
Probably. But anyways, they aren't novelty recordings. They're cute. They're soft, but they're serious recordings, and they're releasing them. And so, if you want to check them out, we'll put up the links for people that have children. I personally do not have children. My dog is my child, and she listens to the actual, real deal because Asia loves heavy metal. So
Puppy dog metal is Krieg.
that's right. Very cult. So, anyways, that's my music news. Was Rockabye Baby music lullabies for kids, and also the sad news about Scott Weiland passing away early yesterday morning, which was doubly sad for me because he passed away here in Minnesota and passed away on his tour bus, apparently in his sleep. Of course, we all know he had a very bad problem with heroin, amongst other drugs, and hoping that's not the case, hoping it was just old age related, even though he wasn't that old, but you never know, maybe it was a heart attack or something, just hoping.
You
Hoping
never
it
know,
wasn't.
man.
Hoping he didn't get a hold of anything from here, and it's sad. I thought he was a great front man, and he had an awesome voice and good stage presence, and put out some good music in the 90s, and it was sad to see him struggle with that problem. It's sad to see anybody struggle with that problem, so. Especially when they have talent like that. So, so yeah, that's my good news and my sad news for this week. So.
Well, I have some news things. I've been working at Newbury Comics again this year, so I've been privy to some new information, man. Sun's new album Canon came out and I fucking bought it and it was fucking awesome, dude. There's only 3 tracks on it, as true to Sun form. They're all super long and super awesome. I highly recommend go picking it up. And then I saw that Mayhem's Live in Leipzig re-released on this sweet little box cassette thing. Box disc thing. It has a bunch of cool little things in there. As we mentioned a couple weeks ago, we leaked the 1349 was going to be announcing a tour soon, and they have for North America. You can come see me in New York and in Boston in January. And apparently, Toka is coming over here again, or at least they're trying to. I don't know how true that is, to be completely honest, but I've been seeing it all over the internet, and if anybody wants to talk about it, you could totally, ask us, and we can talk more about it, and it would be fun.
Or maybe, just maybe, I can find out when I go to Blast Fest.
Fuck you.
They're playing. Those guys are playing at Blast Fest, and maybe
I know they're playing at Blast Fest, and I know you and Nelly are going, and I can't afford to go. So
I know, but I'm just saying, maybe I can, corner him in a bar somewhere and be like,
if
hey,
you guys both hang out with hosts without me before we get them on the show, I'm gonna be upset. I'm gonna not talk to you guys for.
I gotta work.
Yeah, you guys are uninvited to the Metal Feast.
Well, it'll be after, so nah.
No, I hate you even more. Anyways,
I love you.
And to our guest, who's been super quiet so far, do you have any interesting news or metal music things and whatnot that could be fun?
Nothing. I live in a cave, completely out of touch with reality.
Well, that's not completely true, because I did see you at that Black Metal Warfare show in New York, and you witnessed the silliness that happened.
Yeah, I was going to go up for a nice, quick, pleasant trip to New York, and I ended up getting dragged to Baltimore. I was kidnapped. It was horrible.
Yes, for anybody who ended up getting out to the Black Metal Warfare dates this time around, congratulations to all of the stupid fucks who decided to take to take their cell phones out and take pictures. I hope that you don't do that ever again. Have you both seen the video of Eric taking the phone and chucking it across the fucking room?
It was fucking great.
I have not seen that.
Oh, you haven't?
It's pretty good. You need to check it out.
Alright.
It was interesting because we were both in the New York date, and I noticed a bunch of people who were doing it, and it was just... I can understand taking like 1 or 2 pictures before or after the set, but like... This fucking guy sitting there with the fucking camera the whole time. I'm just like, what are you doing? Fucking stop. So that video that's floating around, I believe it was the show after Baltimore that it happened at.
Yeah, it was in Florida, I think.
Yeah. They just, between songs, you just hear it stop, and they're just, did you come here to fucking take pictures with your mobile phones? And he just fucking grabs the phone and just throws
it off into the distance.
That's fucking kick-ass.
Some lady got really drunk and was like fucking with the stage monitors because there weren't any barriers at that show. And apparently Pella has incredible control over his vomit reflex because he just walked on up all casual like and puked on her. So
nice.
Pretty cool.
Yep.
Excellent.
He puked on her, fucking spit on her a couple times. It was an interesting video to watch, but it's like, if you fuck with those guys, you're gonna get fucking tooled on, and the fact that people don't understand that at this point is just baffling to me. Like,
yeah.
I mean, even the guys that jumped on stage with Mayhem up in New York, I was pissed.
Yeah.
Fucking, yeah, pretty much, this one kid had jumped up on stage, and Attila went to go kind of push him off, and he didn't get off, so then that kid's face went smashed into the monitor.
Multiple times. Attila was like
Multiple
fucking tackling the guy, and he just wouldn't leave the fucking stage. I think
Yep.
there's a video of it up online somewhere
Oh,
now.
is there?
Yeah.
Well, I know that at one point the security had to like wrestle him away from Attila because I think at that point he was just like, "No, you're mine now. Like you're not leaving." But
Yeah.
unfortunately, afterward,
With Attila, the guy's like 1,000 feet tall, and he's
like
huge.
he's a teddy bear, which is what we found out afterwards. But God,
Well, I
damn,
know,
would
but
never
not-
jump
that
up
was
on
great.
the stage, dude.
Not while he's working. You know, you don't fuck with them while they're working. You know, that's their job.
Exactly. Yeah.
I mean, at one point after that, Necrobutcher just kept kicking at like people who were crowd surfing. Because I will say that like there was no room in front of the barrier. There was about like half a foot of room between the barrier and the stage. But he was kicking out at these kids, and these two kids got up there and fucking one of them got hip checked into the fucking crowd. The other one got hit, but Attila ended up fucking falling, and it was just I got worried for him at that point. I was like, oh shit, like he just fucked his leg up.
Then
But they came
Necrobutcher
out.
complimented you after that.
Yes.
Or at some point,
Yes, I got the, you're a fucking crazy bitch, do you know that? Like, yeah. But it was a good time, and, you know, everybody who I've talked to who's made it out to those shows, I have really good tales and stories of things, and
They do.
Yeah, I was sad that the second part didn't come back through here, but I saw the
I'm
first
sure
time, so they'll be back. But
Yeah, we had
Oh,
a-
great. Who are they going to get to open this time?
hopefully somebody better than the last two times they've had people come around.
I thought the last two times were great, but you know, Rotting Christ could have played some older shit, but they were still really good live.
They were good sports when we were in Baltimore.
They were really good. Yeah,
Um,
I thought they were great.
so we were after the show in New York. We actually got us to go down to Baltimore to bring our fucking bones and blood and all that shit down for Watain. And fucking remember that homeless guy that was harassing us? And I told him that I don't
Yeah.
ever drink alcohol.
That was fucking great.
Yeah, we were walking and this guy just comes up to us. He's just like bumming for change and food or cigarettes or whatever, and asked for booze. And while I'm drinking whiskey out of a Diet Coke bottle, I just go, I don't drink alcohol. That stuff's bad for you. But he just kept harassing everybody, and I was just getting pissed. And next thing I know, the fucking vocalist from Rotting Christ is next to us, and he just looks at me. He's, is everything okay? And I was like, yeah, I'm just gonna walk really fast before I fucking stab this guy.
That was funny.
Yeah. But it's interesting to just to go to those shows because you can always tell the people who are there to see the ritual and see the actual performances of these bands versus those who are just like, oh hey, Mayhem, like I know that band name, and Watain, like I know that band name, and they don't get it. They don't get into the pure art form of it all. And it sucks to see that, but I can appreciate, you know, they're like, okay, like, you know, you're supporting the band, cool, whatever, but I'm always a fan of the art of those who are interested in that path, which is why we have you on the show, MKH. So if you want, you can totally
Fantastic.
talk about your prints and stuff. I know we were talking about selling some of your prints off of my merch page for you. So if you
Yeah.
want to go into that a little bit, by all means, man.
Alright. Well, I'm a painter. I don't consider myself an artist. I don't like artists. I just have words and shit like that in my head, and I can't really put them into English because even though it's the only language I speak, I don't speak it very well. So I just put shit on a canvas until it gets the point across, and then I kind of put it out there, and hopefully it makes a lot of people fucking miserable, and maybe it'll make a few people want to hurt other people. So that's all I can hope for. And yeah, I'm selling some prints of my work, pretty moderate price, just enough so that I can get some drinking money out of it. And they're going to be up on Katie's website, I think, Intoxicaty merch. I don't know the URL. But I have
I don't really know the URL either.
Yeah, I have 2 prints that are going to be up. They're going to be limited runs of 9, although I think I've sold a couple copies of them already. Then I have another one that's going to be a run of 5, and all of them are going to be $15, and then plus shipping. So yeah, check out our website, I guess, or don't. I don't fucking care.
Yeah, absolutely. We will link all that information as soon as we get the Intoxicating merch Big Cartel fucking page up and running again, so again you'll be able to get the prints of that. They are very beautiful pieces of art. I don't give a shit if you don't want to be an artist. It's pretty, so shut up.
That is what I would say. But while you're on that website, if you want to actually buy decent art, get some of Katie's drawings and paintings, because they're really good.
Aw.
Yes.
Thanks. That reminded me that I never put those prints up, because I got my prints in too of the dead drawing that I did. Mine are more pricey because I'm an asshole. Let's see.
And didn't that Mayhem guitarist who didn't turn out to be Telok, like one of your posts on Facebook? You're flipping me off through the camera. This is fucking awesome.
Alright, so somebody...
You're going to tell the story now. That's what you're going to do.
Telok, if you're watching this, I'm so sorry. I fucked up the guitarists of Mayhem while I was really drunk at Duff's, and went up to the one that's not Telok and was talking to him as if he was Telok, and halfway through my conversation was just stopped and goes, "Look, don't feel too bad, but that guy over there is the one you want to be talking to." But somebody who's on this podcast right now let me do that without helping at all.
It was really funny.
So Mayhem,
so fucking
because
funny.
of that, Mayhem did not get the original drawing that I did of Dead, so there's that. That's a sad face.
Now I feel bad.
Yeah.
I just thought that I was embarrassing you. I'm sorry that I hindered your creative process.
Shut up. Chrissy,
Yes.
I feel like I'm missing things. I did notes and I don't remember, and this happens every time Nelly doesn't have a voice. Because you and me are just fucking 2 drunk bitches who have no idea what we're doing.
No, that's fine. I'm enjoying listening to the stories because I didn't get to go. So.
Well, we had. Have you ever been out to Duff's in New York before?
I have not. I've never been to New York, so I've been to New York for like an hour.
This was my first time out there, and it was fucking sweet. Like, it's this sweet, like, dungeon bar, and, like, on the front door of it, there's just, like, a bunch of fucking Watain shit, like, on the door, and, like, there's just, it was just beautiful. And
have you ever been to a bar at last call when everybody leaves? There are half empty drinks all over the place. Cause,
this story.
Yeah. Well, one of my friends, mutual friend of ours, actually, and he decided, for reasons that I will not disclose here, that he wanted to entertain me and Katie by getting himself completely comatose drunk, and so he plopped himself down on this electric chair, deactivated, I would imagine, that they have
Maybe.
at the bar. Who knows? It may as well have been active, and pretty much it was like 4 a.m., which is last call in New York, which is fucking dangerous. And yeah, a bunch of half-empty drinks. We bring them over to him one by one and just get this guy completely fucking tanked on whatever is left at the bar. And all the while this is going on, Attila is sitting on the couch next to him and just laughing his ass off.
Oh, he was just so amused. He's just sitting
At
there
one
watching
point,
us.
He just kind of stared at us and said, "This is amusing me greatly." It was pretty funny.
Yep. Fucking, and I have to say, like, I would love to get some of the Watain guys on here just to thank them again for being so personable and whatnot. I mean, I don't remember much from Duff's because I think my tab was over $130 of alcohol. Mostly.
Half those drinks were for me.
I'm pretty sure most of them were from myself. Thank you very much.
Hooked up.
But I do remember watching Eric go through and saying goodbye to every single fucking person in that bar, which was fucking awesome because, you know, some people are douches and don't do that, but he made a point to make sure he said goodbye to everybody and continue to make sure that we were going to Baltimore the next day. Which we did, and that kind of brought us to don't wear patches you're not supposed to fucking wear unless you want to not be a happy camper.
Eric really underestimated our ability to handle that one, though. I gotta say, we could have totally done it.
I totally could have just killed him and been fine. I mean, wait, no, we're on the air. I can't say that.
Taking a fucking knife to that guy's vest or some shit. Like.
Yeah, next time. But no, like, serious thanks to everybody involved in that tour. Fucking, for the most part, I feel like it went over pretty well.
Did you see what Nelly just wrote?
He just wanted to kick his ass himself.
It's like
there was no ass kicking. There was no ass kicking though. That was the sad part.
It's kind of like it's like being a small child and wanting to cook something in the kitchen for yourself, like a big kid, and then your parent tells you that you can't. Just like, come on, Eric, let us take care of this ourselves.
Yeah, because I went to go get him. You had said something to him, and he was just like, "No,
seriously,
we have this." Like, fuck.
He pops his head out of the door immediately as like Katie's pulling her fucking knife out of her patch. And,
yeah,
it's like, it's the guy with the wrong patches out here.
It's like,
no, yes. Yeah, but we got it.
And that fucking kid, as soon as he saw where I was pushing him, just fucking froze, dude. He was just like,
it was fucking beautiful. That was funny.
But yeah, it was a good fucking turnout. I know that they hit some bumps out in California. I feel like one of the venues had canceled on them and shit, but for the most part, as far as social media goes, I've been seeing that the tour went over pretty well. That last show that they did, I wanted to get down to bad because Tomb was playing, and those guys and lady are fucking amazing, and I have them for that festival that I haven't talked about in like forever. So Any Cosmic Music Festival is still happening. This, I guess, would be my check it out or shout out or whatever to tie this little shenanigans up. Again, so July 22nd, 23rd in Providence, Rhode Island. We have a bunch of bands now. We're still working on some other ones to be confirmed, but Tomb is playing now. We have a possible confirmation of Zud, which was probably like really drunkenly agreed upon. But a bunch of the bands as well, so definitely go check that out. We have Worthless, which we added recently, and Malakath, and so on. So.
And last week I told you that I got a drunken.
Oh yes, and we have been
Wolfhammer.
We possibly have Wolfhammer as long as they're not asking for ass loads of money. So this festival is kind of like
play that, and I was like, okay, I will let them know.
Yeah, this festival went from being like pipe dream to like, oh fuck, this is happening, to oh shit, this is people are asking me about this now, which is pretty cool. So definitely go check that out. Go check out NKHpaintings.tumblr.com. Ha, I got your website. And also Intoxicating merch at bigcartel.com for the prints for my stuff as well as his. Chrissy?
My shout out this week is actually for Campfire.
Oh,
Their new album
yes.
is so fucking good. I don't know if profane or profane. I don't know how they
I
pronounce
think
it.
I'm waiting for Nelly to type things.
Probably profane. But yes, it just came out like a couple weeks ago, and God, it's just they actually put a what? Nelly, she's so funny. Anyway, they actually put out a video which they had never done before, and they've been around for 20 years, and the video they put out was visually pretty fucking stunning. You got Dolk, and he's just, love him so much. And yeah, if you can, check it out, go buy it. It's killer. They got some nice wax going out there too. They got this or orange and black swirled vinyl. It's kick-ass. If not, just pick up the CD, download it, stream it, whatever. Get it however you can. It's definitely worth the listen. So, and I can't wait to see them at Blastfest. I gotta throw that.
Fucking. Why do you have to keep throwing that in my face? Like it's like the
it's coming up quick. It's coming up quick,
well,
and I'm excited.
I don't even have my fucking passport. I can't even fucking.
Well,
fucking,
hurry up, woman.
Fucking kids with your
Hurry
fucking
up, woman.
money.
Drink this whiskey.
We'll pack you in a bag, says Nelly.
Yep.
Look, dude, if I could go to Blastfest, I would go to fucking Blastfest. I hate that you guys are going without me, but we're gonna do a podcast all together. And it'll be fun.
That'll be interesting. So that's my shout out anyway, Campfire. So
fantastic, Nelly. Even though you're quiet, you do have a texty thing that you want. If you want us to yell about anything, you can like text us.
You got a texty thing, Nello. And the texty thing is quiet now.
And, yep, she's just like, I'm gonna pack you in a bag and leave you there to die. And just she knowing them. Let's see. Why can't metal musicians wake up early to take care of their sick girlfriends? Well, probably because yours in particular happened to be a very sleepy Nicholas, and now I'm tempted.
A flower in front of his face.
Well, I'm tempted to not send him his presents with your birthday presents, Nelly. So I guess you could hold that in front of his face a little bit. He won't get any Twinkies if he doesn't take care of you.
Twinkies.
Twinkies. No midnight munchies. No moon pies.
No Twinkie.
NKH, do you have any favorite music that you've been listening to lately? Or anything that you'd like people to check out other than your own stuff that they should check out anyways, because fuck them, but...
Yeah, well, everybody should check out Zud. Spelled Z-U-D. They're from Maine, and they're really fucking good. And lately I've been listening to this EP by the band Malign from Sweden. It's called Divine Facing. Eric from Watain played drums on it. It's fucking amazing, so check that out.
Nice.
Nice. Oh, and speaking of Zud,
they have a new song out too. And,
oh, nice.
EP coming out, I think, as well. Malign, not Zud. I don't know what they're up to. Other than the show coming up in New Hampshire.
Yeah, Zud's going to be playing on the 19th up in Dover, New Hampshire. If you, for some reason, want to be, like, very self-hating and submit yourself to witnessing myself and NKH being drunk and harassing you, we will be there. Otherwise, I don't know, go fucking kill yourself or something. I don't give a shit.
Cry when he gets stabbed.
Everybody, good wishes to Nelly to stop being sick all of the time.
Kisses. Kisses to Nelly. Asia just popped her head up. She's like, "What was that? Why are you doing kiss noises?"
Wow, this is the first time we've had a guest on that we're actually ending on time. This is kind of funny.
Amazing.
Nice.
Actually, we're actually early. Can't believe it.
Wow.
Yeah.
I don't have much to say.
No.
Long live misery.
Yep. Fucking, yeah. I feel like I'm missing something big, and other than the fact that we missed last week. When
Yeah, that
Nelly
was my
does come
fault.
back, we're going to be talking about that new Ash versus, what is it, Ash versus the World?
Evil Dead,
I'm Evil Dead, sorry.
which is excellent. I will just preface that with that it's an excellent TV show. And we will be talking in depth about that. I believe we're going to talk about American Horror Story Hotel also, which I still have. I have a few to catch up on that too. But yeah, we're going to talk
buy a
about
TV.
what else? I think we're just going to be talking about some of the TV series in general that deal with horror. So.
And I'll probably be ranting about how much I fucking hate the holiday season.
Yeah, that too. But there's always Krampus.
Krampus! Oh man, I'm so excited to go see that movie.
Yeah, I was
and
supposed
Star
to
Wars.
see that tonight, but we decided.
This one is gonna be awesome, guys. We're gonna have Star Wars, we're gonna have Krampus, we're gonna have fucking all these other TV shows that I don't really watch.
You can do the Star Wars. I'll stick with Krampus. So.
Yeah, well, I had to find somebody to go see Star Wars with me.
There you go.
Yep.
9 days.
Look at that. I got a date.
8 days
Star
now.
Wars.
8 days.
It's gonna be great.
Alright, well, thank you again for tuning in to Killer Cats Crew. Again, if you have any questions, comments, concerns, or complaints, you can go fuck yourself. We just want the nice comments and silliness of awesomeness. If you don't like us, I don't really give a fuck. Let's see.
Yeah.
We apparently got kicked off of Apple for a little bit, from what I understand. So we can't really do any downloads anymore.
We're too
vulgar. Yeah.
You say fuck too much. That's the problem. You
yeah. I swear a lot. Apparently.
Fucking cunt.
Fucking fuck.
Fucking
cunt.
fuck, dude.
Shit,
Fuck. Shit, motherfucker. Shit, fuck.
But you can.
I would like to say
purchase.
that Nelly says, "Fuck Apple, we're too tough."
But yeah, you can purchase porncore music on iTunes.
That just makes no sense.
Of course you can.
I'm just
Of
saying
course you
fuck
can.
because I'm annoyed or drunk or angry or sad or happy or in a goofy mood or just, alive. Who knows? Anyways.
Maybe they were annoyed with my Kardashian speak. What
Maybe.
else?
That could have been it.
Put some lips.
But anyways, thank you again for tuning in. Look forward to the next couple of episodes because as we started having guests again, we're going to have some interesting guests in the next couple of weeks and months. 1 to 2 members from Carpathian Forest, a couple from Alphade, who knows who the fuck else wants to join. Apparently people like us, which is weird because we hate you all, so there's that. So this is Intoxicaty signing out. I will say thank you again to you guys, and you guys can do your signing outs and goodbyes, and I'm going to stay quiet for the next however long it takes for you guys to say goodbye.
I'm K to the motherfucking P, and thanks for listening again and tuning in and watching our crazy antics and listening to us say fuck and fucking cunt and whatever. So, yeah. Whatever. Toodles.
I'm NKH. If Apple can go fuck itself, so if any of you ISIS guys want to blow some shit up over here, please target Apple. Go ahead. All right. I like you guys. I like what you're doing. Please, anybody who fucking kills people or themselves this week, go for it, man. Go for it. Thank you all.
Fantastic. Well, thank you again for being part of the show, man, and anytime you are welcome back. Again, we wish Nelly to feel better, and we will see you all next week.
Bye.